Today, I'm diving deep into the CIA's darkest program to expose mind control secrets, and I'm challenging myself to uncover the truth behind it all. The CIA's MKUltra program is one of the most controversial and disturbing government initiatives in recent history, and for good reason. The thought of the government having the power to control our minds is a chilling concept that raises serious questions about ethics and personal freedom. It's a topic that has sparked heated debates and conspiracy theories for decades, and today, we're going to explore the shocking truth behind this sinister program. When we think about mind control, we often imagine sci-fi movies and novels, but the reality is that the CIA has been actively researching and experimenting with these techniques for decades. The moral implications of these practices are staggering, and it's essential to acknowledge the human rights violations that have occurred as a result. Can we truly call ourselves a free society when our government is secretly manipulating people's minds? The answer is clear: no. We need to question the morality of these actions and the motivations behind them. The fact is, mind control practices are still being developed and refined, and the possibilities are endless. Imagine a world where people can be programmed to do the government's bidding without questioning. It's a dystopian nightmare that we need to wake up from. We need to confront the reality of these actions and demand transparency and accountability from our government. The CIA's reckless disregard for human rights and dignity is a threat to us all, and it's time we took a stand. The history of MKUltra is shrouded in secrecy, but what we do know is that it began in the 1950s as a response to the perceived threat of communist brainwashing. The CIA, along with the Department of Defense, funded research into behavioral modification, using methods that included hypnosis, sensory deprivation, and psychoactive drugs. The goal was to create the perfect mind-controlled soldier, but the program soon spiraled out of control, and innocent civilians became test subjects. One of the most notorious figures involved in MKUltra was Dr. Sidney Gottlieb, a chemist who oversaw many of the program's experiments. Gottlieb was known for his extreme methods, which included dosing unsuspecting individuals with LSD and observing their reactions. The consequences of these experiments were devastating, resulting in the destruction of countless lives and families. The full extent of Gottlieb's atrocities is still unknown, but what we do know is that his actions were grotesquely inhumane. The impact of MKUltra on individuals and society as a whole has been profound. Survivors of these experiments have spoken out about the trauma they endured, and the long-term effects of these experiences are still being felt today. The program's existence has also spawned a culture of paranoia and mistrust, where people are left wondering if they're being manipulated or controlled without their knowledge. It's a toxic environment that erodes our sense of freedom and autonomy. In 1975, the Church Committee, a Senate committee led by Senator Frank Church, investigated the CIA's mind control program and uncovered some of the most shocking revelations. One of the most disturbing discoveries was the existence of Operation Midnight Climax, a program that involved the CIA setting up brothels in San Francisco and New York, where unsuspecting clients were dosed with LSD and observed for the purposes of behavioral modification. This is the stuff of nightmares, and it's hard to believe that our government was behind such atrocities. The case of Frank Olson, a CIA scientist who was involved in MKUltra, is particularly chilling. In 1953, Olson was unknowingly dosed with LSD, and afterwards, he began to exhibit erratic behavior. 9 days later, he jumped to his death from the 13th floor of a hotel room in New York City. It's a tragic and disturbing case that highlights the extreme danger of these experiments and the devastating consequences they can have on individuals and their families. Today, we're still dealing with the fallout of MKUltra, and it's crucial that we remember the lessons of the past. The CIA's mind control experiments were a grave mistake that undermined human dignity and freedom. It's time we demanded more transparency and accountability from our government, and that we recognize the importance of ethics and scientific research. In conclusion, the CIA's MKUltra program is a dark stain on our nation's history, and it's essential that we confront the truth about these sinister experiments. Remember to share your thoughts in the comments below about mind control and the importance of government transparency, and don't forget to check out my other videos for more intriguing conspiracies.